I know, I got a little pet peeve here. I am tired of them using Luther Vandross song. It's all right for sadness. And then doing this research, I see that they used it at George Floyd's funeral. And I'm like, it's not okay. When are we gonna get off this sadness? I mean, if you listen to it, he said, "When are you gonna say it's okay? When it's all right?" I mean, TikTok. TikTok is literally changing the way we think, act, and perceive things. Now, I don't know when the phenomenon started because I don't have TikTok, but it's just so. Why are people putting? It's sad. You know you strolling through the videos and you laughing and then all of a sudden here come one with somebody's grieving for their loved one, and then you stroll again and you're laughing again. We are going through too much emotional. We are all going to have PTSD because we are going to be so full of different emotions for no reason. I already told my kids don't be doing none of that. Don't be putting that on. Don't put nothing like that on Facebook about me. I don't even want you to say, oh, it's my mama's birthday, heavenly birthday. I don't do it. I know sometimes that I do it. Um, I've stopped. I used to say, oh, happily, heavenly. I never said happy, heavenly birthday. Come on, that's just a little bit too much out there. I would say I miss my mom, but I can't tell people what to do. You grown, you can do whatever you want, but please don't. I'm telling you now while I can, don't do it because to me that is a personal thing, and I know in this world it's not because like if the president died, oh, or somebody died, some of these countries, the whole nation got to be in mourning. The whole I know it's a sad thing, but you coming behind them. Don't think you ain't. And like I would tell people, when they mourning their mom, I'm like, well, you know what? One day somebody's going to be mourning you. You know, and I have started a book, and I'm going to try to teach us. We are going to learn together not to look backwards, not to look in the past, not to go in the past and stay too long. how to perceive the past, how to keep going forward, how to stay happy no matter what. I know that is not easy to do. It's not. And we all gonna face that one sometime in our life if you live long enough. And some people know more pain than others. But we have to keep our heads up. We have to enjoy the life that was given us because everyone that busts through that womb begins to die. From the moment, really, that egg met that sperm, you begin to die. Death is in you because if your mother, as your egg, if your mother died, you die. You're dead. The eggs die too. And if your grandmother, when she starts to produce eggs, if she died, that means your mother died, and therefore you die. I mean, it's just that's just the way it is. Nobody wants to. A lot of people want to die, but they don't want to be dead. Because see, when you die, you don't have all those worries no more, all that pain and suffering. You hear people say, "Well, at least they don't have to suffer no more." That's true. That is true. And it's a shame that people have to live on this earth and suffer because others. Yeah. You got people now on this planet living with the traumatic stress by the hands of others. I was reading this um, in this book, The Defenders. You got to get it. You have to get it. Uh, they talk to different people, and this they was talking to this one fisherman, and she was mentioning how beautiful it is where they live, and he said, "No, it's not because I have to live every day with the sight of seeing my mother and father hacked to death." Can you imagine that, living with that? And I mean, that's a big part of him. He carries that with him all the time. But see, I want us to um, learn not to do that. And they was talking to this one uh, lady, and she was talking about how uh, it's a lot of people that's over there in certain parts of the country, some certain parts of the world that have been really traumatized. She said that she was walking to get some water, and these militant men kidnapped her, tied her up, and gang raped her for 4 days until she escaped. Then she ran to this house, and the man inside then raped her. Yeah. Why do men have to rape women? And I know, I didn't heard story. I didn't heard people say it's because power, they got power over women, and it's a sexual fantasy, it's a stimulation, it's something. But I'm gonna tell you, I would love to hear from the rapist. Why did you rape her? I want to hear that. Why did you rape them women? Just like I seen a cold case file, and it was from my hometown back in the early '90s. This man snatched these two young girls, 12, 13 years old, raped them and strangled them, and left them for dead in these abandoned houses. We never got the question, and we never got the answer. Why did you rape them? That should be part of the punishment. That should be part of, like I always said, they need a pain room. These people need to have a pain room that they can go in twice a day, morning and night. They're not going to do that because we live in a world that like to defend the defensible, that take care of their own, because most of them are killers. Even though we are black people is murdered more than white people still are more killers because they kill by the dozen. 365 days a year. But we don't never ever get the answer. Why did you rape her? That should be asked and answered in court. They should get up in front of everybody and explain why you raped her and killed her. Either why you killed her or why you raped her or both. It should be answered so we can know why they did that to our child. I don't want to hear what I don't care what the psychologists say. I want to know why they did it and why they are waking up every morning, eating, brushing their teeth, taking a shower, and my child's not. These people that do this, they should not. I'm telling you, 2 days out the week they shouldn't get no food. They should only get a shower once a week, and they should go to the pain room twice a day. These people don't care about going on no death row. They is death. Why they care about? They don't care about going to death row. That ain't nothing to them. People, people be on death row for 10, 15 years. That don't mean nothing to them because they can still get up, read and write and look at TV, talk to the guards, go out and exercise 2 hours out the day. Some of them probably live better in prison than they do out. Okay, well, okay. I started with that 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 song. That was a beautiful song. Not even turned into a sadness. but headed for self destruction. Thank you for listening.